Hi Aries, thank you for joining me for your December reading. Please remember that this is general, so it's not going to resonate for everybody. It's also timeless and it's not gender specific. Because time and energy is fluid, it means the roles can be switched. So please do bear that in mind if you're cross-watching. Because this is Aries reading, I will be addressing them. But just remember, it can easily be in reverse, so always use your own discernment. So cross-watch of this reading, it could well be for you. You take what resonates for you and you leave what doesn't, okay? Don't try and force anything to fit. It's always a good rule for life anyway. I cannot censor, choose nor control what's coming out of the cards. I'm literally just reading them and it's up to you what you decide to do with it. You do have free will. Tarot is not in charge here, you are, and for everything else please read the descriptions box. Okay, so now that all of that's out of the way, let's get into your reading for you Aries, and let's find out what's in store for you for December in love and romance. Now obviously if love and romance isn't your thing, I do have general reads that were out at the beginning of December, okay? Right, the first thing that's coming through here for you Aries is you might not necessarily be looking for love, but love is definitely heading towards you quite quickly as well. So absolutely expect the unexpected here for the rest of this month. In fact, right up until the end of January, there is someone around you who it's almost as if they've got you in their sights, okay? You've caught their attention, and it's like they want to approach you, but it's difficult to put into words because it's almost like they're just building up their confidence, you know. It's not so much waiting for the right time, it's them waiting for their right time. So this is literally coming in within weeks. Have a look for Aries, please. It's Aries, love, romantic. Oh, okay, so you've got two, and you've got chaos and conflict. Bearing in mind these two cards, as you would have seen for those eagle-eyed watchers of mine, they actually came out in reverse, the way that they spun across the table. Chaos and conflict. The need to be right is prolonging the conflict. Attention of opposites, the value of chaos before order. Stubbornness is keeping you in a state of opposition. And that's master number 33 as well. And you've also got 32. So 32 and 33. Interesting. Your 32 is reduced into a 5, and 5s pertain to change, loss, the unknown, fear of the unknown as well. And it says here and now, being fully present in the moment, taking it one day at a time, yearning for something or someone. So interesting how I was saying right at the start of your read. What I'll do, I'll hold these up to the camera for you in the upright, but if you just bear in mind that they did come out in reverse, okay? As I was saying right at the start of the read, you gave up waiting on love or looking for love, and in essence what's actually happened through you doing that is you have released your expectations up into the universe. So you've accidentally manifested love to come in towards you because you've released the expectations of the outcome. That's exactly what's happened here. So I'll try and do this one step at a time because I've got a really bad habit of jumping too far ahead. So your chaos and conflict in reverse. Yes, there was a lot of tension. Somebody, this could have been you or your love interest, were just being too stubborn, refusing to see the other side of the coin, as it were, or just not making a decision, not moving. Two individuals being equally as stubborn as each other and neither moving, okay? So because of that, you've then come into the here and now. your focus is very much on the here and now. And again, I do like this card in reverse, because it means that you're putting the past behind you, and equally you're not trying to jump too far ahead and think too far ahead into the future. You're living very much in the present moment, and that's a really, really nice energies. So one of these things has to follow the other, and we're seeing here a progression to these energies. It's a really, really nice beginning to your read, Aries, really nice. And honestly, even when I was shuffling your card decks as well, I was just getting this really hopeful vibe, this really upbeat energies, which for most of you, you've been missing out on that vibe for such a long time. So just for aesthetic purposes, I am going to put these in your log upright, but bearing in mind that they didn't come out upright, okay? They both came out in reverse, and it's really, really good news that they did come out in reverse. I don't know if that's going to hold. Okay. Right, so I'm going to start pulling your tarot, and we'll get as clear answers as we possibly can for you. But as always, tarot, with it being general, some of them, like some of the bits might resonate for you and some of it won't. Okay, so if anything's not resonating for you, just leave it for another Aries. It's not a problem. And if it's not resonating for you at all, then that's absolutely fine. Just make sure that you come back again the next time that I upload a brand new video. I do apologise, Aries, I'm tripping up over my own words today. For Aries, please. Okay, so your first card out is the Nine of Swords. That's Gemini energy. So that's the Nightmare card. Right, you've got two jumpers here. The Page of Chalices, that's the Page of Cups, so it's water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and the Moon, Pisces. Okay, so with this one, yeah, with your first card out, the Nine of Swords. It's not been great, has it, Aries? It's been really, really difficult for you. Now, I'm seeing here with this particular combination, because you've released this, it's coming back in towards you here. I'm trying not to get the glare on these cards. But basically, yeah, for most of you, you've got an apology that's coming in towards you. And this individual is very, very scared. Okay, they're scared of what you might say. It's like they're aware of your potential wrath. Again, depending on the severity of what exactly it is that they have put you through, because it's going to be different for all of you. They are still really, really scared of rejection, scared of the consequences that they now have to face, scared of basically having to admit that they were in the wrong, that they were in the wrong for having put you through that Nine of Swords energy. Clarify the Moon, please. I'm also feeling as well that for some of you, this individual is apologising to you for keeping secrets away from you as well. The Emperor, Aries energy. Nice. So yeah, you might have been dealing with another Aries, or that's just clarifying that it's your energy. Someone is afraid of either the consequences, or they're afraid of their feelings and emotions towards you. Okay. Now further information, please, for Aries. What's in this individual's heart space towards Aries? Thank you. The Nine of Chalices, it's kind of off balance, right? That's Pisces energy. So in their heart space, see with the way that came out, your person hasn't let go of hope. They haven't. It's in their heart space. Thank you. Yeah, the Two of Swords. Libra energy. So they, you know what this is? This is them preemptively rejecting you to avoid being hurt. And the Magician. So the Magician is Mercury energy. It could be Virgo, Gemini. Could be, doesn't have to be. It's basically, I've just clocked the moon on top of the Magician's head. Some of you felt manipulated by this individual. You felt that you were being led down the garden path, as it were. That's for some of you, not all of you. For the most part, though, this individual, it was almost like a preemptive strike. They felt that you two were getting close, and they have rejected you before you had a chance to reject them. So I don't know who this is that you're dealing with, but there is regret here for having done that as well. Because in their heart space, I'm seeing really clearly, they're still holding out hope that this situation can progress. And there is definitely some form of progression here, right? They're holding out their hope still. They've got a bit of a difficult task ahead of them though, Aries, because you're not going to make this easy for them. And nor should you. Again, depending on the severity of exactly what it is that they've put you through. You're not the type to just give your trust away to anybody. You know, you're ruled by Mars, for goodness sake. You know, it's the warrior of all of the planets. You're not just going to walk into something without having some kind of a battle plan. Your particular battle plan with this individual is that you're going to make them earn your trust. What's actually happened here, please? Why is the Two of Swords here in their heart space? Okay, Chariot, it's Cancerian energy. The Three of Wands is Aries, the Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now, this is interesting. There's an outside influence here, Aries, that's they've been having an effect on your person, right? Your person has felt torn, very, very torn, between something that they have to do and something that they want to do. And the want is with you, but the have to is with another situation. It's interesting. There's a bit of a fantasy here as well. There's like they are currently dreaming about a brand new beginning with you. What's the outcome of this, please, for Aries? What's the outcome for Aries? Okay. The Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. Death is Scorpion energy. I'm seeing liberation. See outcome. Thank you. Six of Wands, Leo energy, the Two of Wands, Aries, and the Lovers, Gemini. Yeah. Whatever this was that was keeping your person away from you, they're going to be liberating themselves. And I knew I felt that energy as soon as I saw these two. The Knight of Wands and Death. That's definitely liberation, right? They're currently, it's like, I want to say they're fighting for their freedom, but that sounds really, really dramatic. But to the individual that you're dealing with, it could actually be as dramatic as that. It's interesting. Six of Wands, Two of Wands. They are going to be very, very successful at ending whatever this is that they have to put to an end in order to come towards you and to make these plans for their future with you that we have seen really, really clearly in their heart space towards you, right? There's a victory here with that Six of Wands. And then the Lovers, a union, an equal partnership. Okay, it's a blockage, the Ace of Wands. For some of you, this individual, it's like, with all of this passionate energies here, it's like initially they started lusting after you, but then that lust turned into love. And it was at that point where they rejected you, because they were certain at that point, it's like the second that they felt that they were falling for you and they were falling hard, that's the moment where they rejected you as a form of like their self-preservation. It was a really bad move on their part, really, really bad move. And Page of Wands under there, yeah. You could probably more than likely expect a really cheeky message here. And initially you're going to be quite standoffish. Right, we've got Aquarian energy here with the King of Swords. So initially, when you get this cheeky message, you're going to go, the audacity of this person. But then slowly, 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 the truth is going to come out and you're going to hear it from them directly. Interesting. Okay. So if you've made it this far into the reading, then please do consider giving me a cheeky wee like, a subscribe or a comment, maybe even all three if you're feeling really, really generous. And thank you so, so much to all of you who have already supported my channel. It genuinely does mean the absolute world to me, and hopefully you can see and hear where all of the support has been invested back into the channel as well, so thank you. As for Aries, can you clarify this read, please? Game face. Okay, taking things seriously, a competition, the look of in it to win it and faking it till you make it. Interesting. And secrecy, an affair, hiding something, use discretion, surprise, collaborate, protecting, denying and risk. So there's an insinuation here, Aries, that this individual, they attempted something new with someone else and it backfired on them. So obviously this is completely and utterly up to you which way you're going to play this, Aries. It's not my job to sit here and tell you what to do, okay? You know your situation better than anyone else, okay? And how you choose to progress from or with this particular situation, it's completely up to you. For some of you, not all of you, for some of you, this could well be an individual who cheated. Cross-watcher, you can flip that around, okay, because these could easily be your messages as well, okay? I am seeing with this game face card though that you're not going to be too impressed at hearing from this individual initially. And under there we've got looking closely, observing, nitpicking, creeping, the situation magnifying, things getting rectified, and focus. You've got hearts of gold, and you know it, and you absolutely know it. I am seeing in this particular read that some of you, not all of you, there's going to be an opportunity to rectify this connection. So again, it's up to you which way, like what side of the table that you're sitting at, basically. It's almost as if someone here has absolutely realised how they have devastated this connection, and they're trying to make up for it. It's for Aries, please. Nope, thank you. Okay, let love transform, a time for harvest after your hard work. Abundance comes in many forms. Now, that came out in my lap in reverse as well. So yeah, Aries, you had given up hope with that being in reverse. You'd all but given up hope. And they're saying here, this connection, it isn't over. It's not over. There's something here. Abundance comes in many forms. Keep a lookout for any really bizarre and unusual opportunities that are going to be made available to you, Aries. Whenever I see that card, it's basically... It's like an energies of serendipity. There's a lucky break here. There's a lucky chance at something. And because this is a love read, I'll leave that to your imagination. So Aries, please. It could also be as well for some of you that your person was in a relationship and they weren't happy in that relationship, so they might have kept it a secret. You found out about it and it hurt. Like, it really, really hurt, because how the heck could somebody keep an entire relationship a secret? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So there's an honest conversation here as well. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And flirt. Extend your light-hearted energies to others. So for some of you, I'm not seeing that... it's like the way that this read is playing out. It's very 50-50. Some of you are going to be giving this individual the benefit of the doubt because you feel that that is the right thing for you to do. And for others of you, you feel that the right thing for you to do is to move on from this particular connection and find true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. It's for Aries, please. Time. You're trying too hard, give it time. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentments. So, I am going to have to say this here, Aries, just to make sure that you're not being coerced into doing anything that you feel is against your better judgment, okay? Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Acceptance is the key to... Right, something's just come through there. Some of you are still reeling after a partner has broken things off with you. Some of you are still either reeling or healing from an old connection, right? Or should I say a previous connection. And then suddenly you've got information coming in that someone brand new is interested in having a relationship with you. And at the moment you're kind of sitting a bit on the fence here with feeling it's too soon for me to move forward, but move forward I must. Okay? Take things in your own time here, Aries. Acceptance, yeah. Sorry, I keep getting stopped. Because some of you might have been holding out for your past person. Right? So if that's you and you're holding out for your past person, they're saying here that the path is clear for you to move forward, Aries. Don't hold out for the past person, because there's someone brand new in your energies. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times you must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Yeah, so the behaviours of others is not within your control, Aries, but what is in your control is how long individuals like that stay in your life for. That bit you do have control over. It's for Aries, please. Oh, okay. Surrender comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness and power. Yeah, for those where you've more recently discovered that you were being cheated on, that hit you, like it hit you like a sack of bricks, okay? It made you doubt yourself, because that's what being cheated on does. It made you feel like you were not good enough. It made you feel like somehow the other person must have been better than you in all these other different ways. They're saying here, try not to hold on to that, right? The thing that you need to hold on to is the fact that the individual who cheated did not respect themselves, first and foremost, and then they didn't respect you, right? Being cheated on is no reflection of you or your perceived failings. When someone cheats on you, what they're doing is they're telling you exactly who they are, all right? So avoid comparing yourself to anybody else, especially because somebody has made you feel like a piece of shit, right? Because of the way that they've treated you. Do not allow that individual to win, okay? This is why it's like someone here has literally given up on love and romance because of the way that they've been treated. They're sitting there going, well, what's the point? I'm just setting myself up to fail. I'm just setting myself up to get hurt again. Like, literally, what is the point? The point is, Aries, this is the rest of your life that we're talking about. And why the fuck should you be lonely for the rest of your days because of the way that someone has treated you before? All right? Their behaviour towards you was no reflection on who you are as an individual. Okay? Please do remember that. It's for Aries, please. Because I can see in your outcome, Aries, there is a beautiful, beautiful connection here around you, right? You cannot miss out on this wonderful opportunity because of one shithead, okay? So Aries, focus, please. Okay, so your focus, you got 2 cards, giving and receiving. Everything is energy, reciprocity, give, receive easily to others and yourself, and random acts of kindness. That was my knee popping. I hope the microphone didn't pick it up then, it was gross. Random acts of kindness towards yourself, Aries, and ensuring that future connections are going to be reciprocated, okay? And trying too hard. Force creates resistance. Let go and watch it flow. Rest, be light-hearted, and burn out. So you're running the risk of burning yourself out. Again, it's really weird because that's kind of what you've been doing anyway, is letting go and just taking things as they come, because that was your first 2 cards that came out. If you remember, it's like you were focusing on the here and now. You're basically accidentally manifesting. That's that card. So your focus is to remember that everything is about energies. So obviously, definitely don't forgive and forget the individual that treat you like crap, right? They're reminding you here to understand that their behaviour was no reflection on who you are as an individual. And when you do that, you'll find that resentments are released, right? Because the universe is asking you here, do not hold any resentments, right? As difficult as that sounds, because you'd be blocking off your own blessings, okay? It's for Aries. I'm trying to remember. It was remember, heal and release rather than forgive and forget, right? And you've got Lenten Rose, protection. Conserve what you have, save a little. Protection. Conserve what you have. See, with that one, with this being a love read, straight away I'm thinking that this is about you being careful about who it is that you're trusting in future. They're reminding you to go slow as well, okay? On the whole though, Aries, that was a really, really nice read. So yeah, that is what I have for you, Aries. If you would like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so is in the descriptions box and it's in the pinned comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week, a fantastic Christmas, however you choose to celebrate it as well. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.